Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, outlaws of all ages, now it goes by now. Now, it's come to our attention. There's been a lot of attention from the Cheese Factory and Cheesehead Ed and the Elite with Fluffy de Marshmallow. It's all good. We've been back here having a lot of fun on the clubhouse, raising some hell. And we know we kind of fell into the shadow. I mean, it's James. There's a lot of shadow. Cheesehead Ed, well, you get drowned out every time the dude takes a breath. So, that happens. But we need to remind you that we're still here. We need to prove ourselves. We prove ourselves. I make top cut. Been winning a couple matches when it matters. Still kind of get overlooked. I think that's time to change. We'll start with the Cheese Factory. Work our way through that. Maybe some of my fellow outlaws can take it to the Elite. But the faction war is on, officially.
I accept your challenge. I will take you on tonight. Barmaid, Red Eye.
All right. Faction wars is on. Mighty man of you to accept the last minute challenge.
That's all right. I'm always up for a challenge. So, makes it interesting.
So, oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to cut?
Come on, I'll cut yours quick.
Would you like to cut? Never mind. I'm not done.
I saw where they are. So if he cuts it, I'm like, oh, well, I know where that is. Now I don't know where it is.
I don't do nothing before the draw, so.
3. Alright, so I'm playing my zombie. Once a turn roll, when you roll at least 3 less than your opponent, add 1 non-finished card from your discard pile, and I'm playing with Juggler's Paradise.
I am playing El Caveman. I am stealing your gimmick.
Oh, well then.
But
He gets it the first time he wins turn roll.
Yep. Once I win a turn roll, I get to choose a player, any player, and only other thing is all cards with the word headbutt are blank text.
Headbutt or blank text. Okay. And you're also playing with Jugglers?
Yes, I am.
Alright. Here we go. Oh, your loudmouth award.
Yes, I got the loudmouth award out there.
10.
And that is, you got it, because I got a 6.
Actually, I need you to...
A 6. Have played in a while.
Hold on to it, literally. Yes, thank you. There you go. Now aim it. Tell me when.
Okay.
I'm just going to do the same on that one.
Yep. If you can undo that.
Unscrew.
Yep.
Wait till Beth gets over there.
You screwed it up. It moved. Okay, you didn't tell me.
Thank you.
Try that.
That's perfectly fine. I don't understand.
It's not what it was.
Try it again.
Okay.
You can see your cards, right?
Yep. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. So I drew. I'm going to play Elite Strike, head text.
Strike, good.
All right.
Brian's starting it off with a card that has no effect.
8.
And that's a 7.
Oh, 2 in a row. Follow-up submission, double arm lock.
It's good.
Flip.
Land that double arm lock.
Flip
Flipping
2
through.
cards. Put 1 card from my discard pile on top of my deck. Good enough. 8.
That's a 10 for me.
That's all
I
you.
choose you.
He copies your gimmick at this point.
I'll not have a gimmick.
I don't know how I feel about that. You just made me feel like Pikachu.
I choose you.
He pointed at me and said, I choose you.
I will
I feel like I need to answer in a weird voice.
Snap punch. Each player draws a card.
I'll take it. Eight.
6.
I'm gonna pop my jugglers. Actually, I draw first.
Next, you have to end your turn.
Then I'll pop jugglers. 2, 3. Which one am I taking?
Yeah, this one here.
I will put that on the top and put that one into my discard. All right. 9
10.
to him. All right. What you got?
I'm gonna go with a flying face custom. Follow up grapple. Lets me flip 4 cards, take 1 card from my discard pile, and add it to my hand.
You got it.
Like scissors.
And your cards need to be where your loudmouth thing is, like in its place.
You can't see him? No.
And so I can just put it on top of it. They know it's there. They saw it.
And when the board clears, it'll be there again.
And 3, that's 4. So out of these here, 4, which one do I want?
What's that extra one?
That's it's only got 4 cards in my dead card pile. So, do I want this one? Do I want that one? And we'll add headlock to my hand. And beats my 8.
But not by 3.
I know, not by 3. Only by 2.
Are you stomach?
Yep. Sorry.
Finish strike.
Finish strike. It is good, sir.
Alright. Dead text currently, when that's in my discard pile and the crowd meter is 2 or more, then I can take any card into my hand. Right now it would use just +3 to agility, which I did not roll, so it is a 9.
So I need my strike for my ability.
1.
2. Switch strikes. That's about my old technique. 7.
3.
That's it. You got it. That was a quick one.
There you go, man.
Get the fuck fingers.
Well, you manned up. You took the challenge. Feel like you were in that boat of underestimating the outlaw and the outlaws. Dead man's hand. Have a good ride. All right. Well, welcome to the live portion of this. We like to do this to welcome everybody in the chat. So, welcome back, all members, new recruits, prospects. Welcome to the clubhouse. So, Evil Ed, stepping up.
Yo. He put up a fight.
Yeah, it was a pretty good match. But like I said, I think the Outlaws have been flying under the radar for a little too much. You know, I like to not do the narcissistic friggin' thing and come back here and just sit back and watch everything unfold. But
It's about time we represent ourselves.
yeah,
too.
we got to put the beat down every now and then.
So you inspired me. I'm cooking something up for next
You
week.
got something brewing?
Yeah.
Got some ass that needs to be whooping?
Yep, I think so.
That sounds
I mean,
good.
we got Bombshell stepping up too.
Bombshell's got her match tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Finale. Can she put Schmidt away?
Finally, after
Now-
their back and forth.
That last match, it was a mess. I got to be honest. I did not expect that. Dealing with that, but because of that, they're technically tied 1-1.
Yep. You made the ruling that you would just kind of bypass that.
Yep.
Gave Schmidt his win, which he did fight for.
Yep, he did.
So
I put him through hell, so I felt bad that there was that much shenanigans going on too. But I mean, you can't control that rogue. So, with this one coming up, I wanted to make it as fair as possible. I chose Ed to be the referee.
Oh, nice.
Someone outside of it. And hopefully we can have a good, clean match and get a, decided winner once and for all.
You got the Outlaws, you got Ed, and you got Schmidt. I don't know how clean it can really be.
The leader's supposed to be faces.
All right.
Hopefully. I did give him his +1 crowd meter, New York rules.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. You gave him his little New York nod that he asked for.
Gave him a little bit of an advantage. We'll see how he handles it.
All right. Let's see how that turned out.
Alright, so your guest referee for this round is me, Evil Ed. So I'm gonna make this a little mayhem here.
Mayhem?
Yes, mayhem.
I'll offer you some cheese.
No, that's my cheese. Leave it there because I know the guy from New York doesn't like cheesy cheese.
I'm lactose intolerant. Yeah.
So we're gonna play Mistress of Mayhem.
Ooh.
When you
That's a good friend of mine.
When you bump, you draw a card. And on your third roll, you roll the strike on your breakout roll, you get +5.
Ooh. I like that.
I'm gonna make this a little interesting. This might go I want this to go around because I know this not New York rules. I don't play those New York rules. Even though I'm married to a New Yorker, I don't play by New York rules.
You know what, Ed? I'm gonna say that's Gouda.
Yeah, let's get this going. Roll it out.
That is a 7.
That is not a 7, that's a 5.
All right, so
Ooh, I'm gonna
Here's
go
the winner
for
over
a
here.
charging headbutt, lead strike.
you strike.
It's good.
Okay.
Then
We're gonna, we'll go for a +1. That is an 11.
That's a 5.
Smith wins it again.
So I'm gonna set up the steel chain to make you bury a card at random, please. So we're gonna bury that one.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play a flying back elbow, a follow-up striker.
That goes through.
So my next turn roll is +1. That is an 8, 9.
That's a 5.
He wins it again. 3 rolls in a row. Nice little hot. Look at it.
Armenian Nightmare, finish grapple.
Did that come off the sleeve?
No, it didn't.
No, I wasn't watching.
That goes through.
All right. So +1 crowd beater. That is a technique 9, 10.
Don't forget, you roll strike in your third one, it's +5.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. You won.
That's it.
Good game.
Wow, he was a bonus thing there. I think he cheated there, folks. Come up to sleep, I didn't see it.
It's your call, Rob.
I didn't see it, he won it. Not fair and square. I didn't see him play the card right there. I said, I think he cheated. So, think and seeing is 2 different things.
Wow.
He is elite,
all right.
so it's possible.
Wow. You think all of us are cheaters?
That's right.
And didn't your factory explode?
Yes, it did.
Okay. SRG Universe! Let's get some pop off of the celebrations here. Oh, excuse me. Ooh,
You know-
the bubbly.
You know, Schmidt,
Drink it in,
We
man.
represent the SRG and RCW on the highest level.
And we are very elite too, aren't we?
Some of us would call us revolutionary elite. However, he comes from my void.
So that's where I went when I got abducted. Oh, whatever.
From
the void?
Hey, what I witnessed was impacted heavily by the cheese.
Yes, it was.
This bothers me. This hurts my heart.
Wait, because the cheese helped me win.
Well, I just so happen to be kind of fond of Bombshell. Even though she's an outlaw,
Yeah, she's not one. She's a traitor.
I'm very fond of her skills and her progression.
She's coming
So,
up there, yeah.
for as much as you
Good idea,
had
kid.
your grudge match, and for as much as this went the way it is, I think the only way to rectify this is to take the Revolutionary Elites tag team presentation and put them in a match on Gaijin's gym
Ooh.
with the Elite Gaijin tag team. And
Wait, Elite Gaijin.
I like that wordplay. You are the elite of the Outlaws, okay? You are your elite tag team.
This is
I'm
true.
gonna try to impose my name, although it is not. And you called me on it,
called
and it
branding.
is what it is.
It's called branding. We need to start sending it out there.
Yeah, I know. I overstepped a little.
So
are you
The Outlaws premier tag team,
I like
The
that better.
Kamikazes?
the Kamikazes.
Okay.
I think that the elite tag team should face off against the Kamikazes tag team.
I like that.
And
And
the victor of this match will be able to take a single card out of either of my binders, no questions asked.
What do you say, Bombshell? One more?
Good to me.
We're in.
Got a deal.
see you in the ring, sir.
Yep.
Make it interesting.
That's very elite of you, sir.
Well, some dare say we are the revolutionary.
I think I've lost control of the gym.
So much boo.
Go back down there. Go back down there. Don't go in the hole. Stay down there.
Live!
Konnichiwa, it's your Gaijin here. And after all the shenanigans that Bombshell pulled with Schmidt, I decided, I need a ref that can't be corrupt. So I would like to introduce to you my first call it down the middle referee that's going to be my official ref for most matches. Come on in here, Jacob the Nomad.
So yeah, I got, 13 years of Magic the Gathering experience along with RCW, so I feel like I can call it pretty fairly, on the rules and whatnot.
I figure you could look at the cards, you could translate them to the best of your knowledge, and no more of the shenanigans. There will be special guest referees occasionally, but this is going to get it a little more steady, and we're going to test them out with the next rivalry.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. That was quick.
Yeah,
Schmidt.
quick matches.
He just wanted to get it done. So, we're going to stick to the kind of faction thing. The ladies of the groups, Bombshell had her match tonight.
Yep.
So, CJ and Lady Outlaw wanted to kind of get in on the action. And we got our closing promos. Whether you can be here or not for our taping, viewing, streaming, or however you want to call it, send us some of your promos. We can, doctor it up, make it look all nice, incorporate it in the show.
We can also schedule something with you here and shoot it and then air it.
Yep, because that's kind of the beauty of it being kind of a lot of the matches being pre-recorded. We can accommodate people's schedule who might not be able to make it out on some of the weekends or can't get here for the live show on Thursday.
We're around. We're shooting.
The world is your oyster. So we're gonna have a little fun. We figured we'd stick with the the old saloon, old Western theme. Lady Outlaw wanted in on this match. We're gonna tip our hat to our fellow compadre out there, Chops, who hasn't been able to join us because working second shift blows goats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. But
He's here in spirit.
he's here in spirit.
So
We're
we
gonna do
present to
the
you-
chopping block challenge. So now we haven't seen Chops in a while, although I heard he had a pretty good showing at NEC Locals. In honor of the chopping block and missing our buddy there, we're gonna go ahead and do the chopping block challenge with Miss Fury and Lady Outlaw. The chopping block challenge, as set by the last winner, Evil Ed, was whenever there is a kick out and the crowd meter would rise, the crowd meters are shuffled and a random one is revealed. Starts at crowd meter 0. That is it. That is the only stipulation. But we are doing a no count out, no DQ, as the ladies are gonna get down and dirty and have a cat fight on this one.
Could get intense real fast.
Excuse me, Miss Outlaw. Can I have your deck? Your crowd meter deck. I'm gonna use that one to shuffle.
Oh,
That way I don't have to touch the one on the screen.
very nice.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's a
Let's
good idea.
roll.
7. 7 is what?
A bump to start off.
Bumperoonie!
That's a 7. 7.
Bump again!
Again.
Board.
We have to discipline again.
6. 8. Damn.
It's Saturday.
We appreciate.
It's Saturday Night Live again. John Travolta is going crazy with the bump.
Lead strike.
And what's that card called?
Elbow smash.
Going for an elbow smash.
It is good. Let me see your hand.
That was your perfect opportunity to go like this.
Oh,
See your hand.
See your hands.
Oh. Grapple.
All the Friends references.
Strike. Okay. That's a 9. 10.
So Lady Outlaw's taking a turn.
And your gimmick?
Yep, you will be bearing randomly.
But they don't know what it is.
You will be bearing randomly. When my opponent rolls a 10, you randomly bury a card. Is your
That's
hand.
Perfect 10's gimmick going off.
Self-inflicted jigsawness.
Little karma for all the jigsaw.
You knew it was coming.
Alright.
And draw for your turn, right?
Yes, thank you. Lead submission. Arm breaker.
What to do?
Flip 2 for each lead I have in play.
Done that
So
right.
she would flip 2.
She should draw first, then do the gimmick of the card. Gimmicks are always done last.
Oh, I was told it was before you draw.
It's as soon as I roll a 10, so before I take my
okay, all right,
turn.
God says so. Okay. Yeah. Gimmicks used to kick in last,
8.
5.
but since it's saying soonest,
Well, no, that's like with Ariel. When Ariel rolls a power, you bury 2 cards and then
Follow-up
you
submission?
draw for turn.
May I see your hand, please?
And what is that follow-up submission?
It says do it.
Nelson.
The full Nelson.
Cross arm, chicken
The
wing.
gimmick, the way the
And
gimmick
follow-up
is
strike.
red.
Here you go. And bury that, please. My next turn rolls +3.
And she's getting +3 to her next turn roll.
That's an 11.
7.
Fury gets it with an 11.
7-11.
Follow-up submission, knee breaker.
Okay.
Knee breaker.
Bury 1 card, please. That is a 6.
That is also a 6.
Bump. Bumperoonie.
10.
5.
Finish grapple.
Going for the finish grapple.
You flip 5 cards, and then you randomly bury 5 cards in your hand.
Oof. flipping 5, and then has to randomly bury 5 in hand, which is her whole hand.
That is an 8.
Going for an 8 for the finish roll.
8.
And no Sal. Wow. So shuffle those crowd meters up.
I got them shuffling right now.
Here we go.
There now.
All 6 are in here. So it might not change. It can't. No, don't stay there.
Oh,
This is already shuffle. Flip it.
And it will be
3.
Crowd meter.
wow. So now you can adjust yours to 3.
Imagine if it stayed 0.
It could go back to 0.
People like we're bored.
That is an 8.
10. Let me bury a card for you. Just kidding.
And
I have to bury and pass.
bury and pass. She could not get him.
Hand placement good.
Nope, you're good.
Technically, if it goes back to 0, you still get to kick out, even if it's a higher number.
So,
10.
10.
a bump.
9.
9.
Bump.
Bumperoonie again. I swear to God.
Never has rolling well bit you in the ass so much.
9.
Sad night at the
Never have I rolled so well except for when I'm against her playing this character.
Because it's almost like you're not rolling well. Although you still would get the turn though.
Lead submission, dead text, arm stomp. It's good.
Going for an arm stomp. Apologize.
5.
8. Leave grapple. Russian leg sweep.
Did you draw for your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
+1 for each grapple I have in play.
You can,
9.
as soon as she gets a chance to
So
add to it,
9
she
plus
goes for it.
10. So the gimmick does not
Yeah,
change.
just
We made that decision earlier.
Because it's the plus. It's not the
Yes.
roll.
I will do follow-up submission, rib buster.
Going for the
What's
rib
it do?
buster.
Flip 2, add 2 submissions from discard to hand or draw.
Some nice recursion.
Always slam.
But she says no with a fall away slam.
7.
5.
Follow up grapple.
good.
And that is
Bury 2 cards, please. A super suplex slam.
suplex slam.
super suplex, man. Off the top rope? No.
Some alliteration on that
9.
one.
Lead submission.
Going for a lead submission.
Should I play this one card I have in my hand?
6.
6.
7.
5.
6. How many cards do you have in hand?
1.
Take a guess.
1 to your 8.
Bury that. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Enzuigiri.
Insecurity.
And you just said Barry. Didn't you take a guy? Look at Barry.
So rude.
I'm so sorry. But I'm the rude one.
That was on camera too. That was great.
But I'm the rude one.
Knock that technique down to a submission.
That's right, folks. New card that will be.
That would have been a 10.
The next new card made is going to be made by Mr. Fury. It's going to call Bury It.
Bury and pass.
I like that.
Ooh, it makes sense too.
I like that.
9.
6.
What you playing? Bury It.
Lead submission.
You know what, Ed?
She's sponsoring it. It's
Chugga,
coming.
chugga, chugga, chugga.
Chugga. Hey, what's that card do?
Chugga, 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 chugga.
Barry.
My
train is
finish
coming.
submission.
Okay. Did you now?
I did.
That's a 9.
That is a 9 as well.
Bumperoonie. I tell you, man. Saturday Night Disco.
5.
7.
That bass is bumping.
Bury and pass.
Just burying and passing.
Fumble.
Bumperooski.
Speaking of,
We have a bye this week. I don't know what you're talking about. 5.
7.
Lady Outlaw building her hand back up.
I'll do follow-up strike. Blindside smash. You didn't even know.
Keeps trying to get that follow-up out.
You got it.
Can't make the progress.
Follow-up submission. Headlock kick.
It's good.
Bury 2 cards, please.
Headlock kick. Gonna force her to bury 2 more cards.
But she said please this time.
She did. She was polite about it.
Bury it.
I'll do that next time at 10.
7.
Dropping 10s with the perfect 10.
Lead submission. Head crush.
Going for a head crush.
Does it go
Lead
through?
submission.
Bury it.
How many submissions
Just
do
one.
you
Just
get?
one.
How many submissions do you get?
1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4. It's fine.
It's fine.
She's on her way.
Fine, don't worry about it.
9.
9.
A bumperoonie.
Here you go.
Man.
Add the disco.
9.
5.
I don't see nothing wrong.
Right, reminiscing of his DJ days.
That's every Tuesday.
Little bumping
Follow-up
ground.
submission.
Okay.
I have another
Another
in place, so I
submission.
put, sorry, abdominal stretch. Probably put that on top of my pulling full Nelson on top of my deck. 8.
10.
And Miss Fury says,
Bury it.
Get rid of that card.
Follow up grapple.
See the thing with this.
Will Lady Outlaw get a follow-up finally? No! Got kicked.
Yeah. 10.
8.
Another submission.
So you guys look at
Any
that.
finish strike. And I get +3.
Plus 3.
8.
Bumperoonie on the plus. We're still bumping.
7, 8.
Bumping and grinding tonight, folks. Eh?
9.
7.
All the way back to the 90s.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's keep it PG, folks.
not the clubhouse. Fuck that noise.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that.
Everyone gets one.
We're gonna slow it down so they get the little grinding
Lead
going
grapple.
on. 'Cause too much
I have
bumping.
another lead play, so I'm going to draw 2.
Oh man.
What's that card called?
Japanese arm drag. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Straight
7,
out of Osaka.
10.
You know, Japanese arm drag. I'm familiar with that. Ed is too. We both have our Japanese roots.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Discard.
So in my imagination of Miss Fury got a fistful of cards.
Not your imagination. You just see.
She just had to discard.
I said I just
She's holding all the
discarded.
cards in this game.
Lead grapple.
Oh, this is good.
Call to the crowd.
Call to the crowd.
Does it get answered?
Okay.
Very
Wow.
good.
What's that
Bury 2,
one?
please.
I already know. I'm
Double
looking
knee drop. Bury 2,
Double knee
please.
drop.
She's just playing dirty. When you play no hand.
All the cards out and in hand.
6.
10.
Wow, isn't that a reminiscent of a match?
In this way, you can't bury
What's
one.
his name?
That's true. It does work better that way. It would have screwed
Yeah.
it big time.
If it went the other way around, it would.
Yeah, it would have screwed it big time.
Yeah, I heard you translated to that match.
I had to. It was hard learning Chinese, Mandarin, Mandarin, Cantonese. You gotta learn. It's all different dialect. That was good. That was a good investment. The mask Fu Manchu took Mr. Boiling down a couple of steps. They're arrogant.
I only know a few things in Chinese. I know how to call someone a little shit. Sizey.
No, I'm like a size.
I was about to say, that sounds like it should be like the opposite. Size Z, that sounds like DeMello.
Oh damn!
Dead text.
Fluffy's not here to protect himself.
It's triple X.
6.
That's what happens when you screw over your.
Bump again.
Bumperoonie.
No.
Oh no.
No bump.
6 to 8.
Oh, I thought you said 8 as well.
That's what you said. Sex at 8.
Sex at 8.
Wow.
Sex
Making the point, mate.
That's in 5 minutes, Ed. That's no.
Sex in the City.
In 5 minutes is
job.
better than 4 or 5 minutes, though. So,
Carry and pass.
Very passing. There you go.
7.
5.
man.
Lead strike. I have
Which
no lead,
lead
so I
strike is
draw
that?
2, knee lift.
Knee lift.
Oh,
And
shit.
she draws the last two of her deck.
9, 10.
10 cards in the hand.
Now, I do believe this is no count out, no DQ.
8, 5.
That's what they said.
That's what they wanted.
Bury and pass.
So we're burying and passing.
7.
9,
And she draws her submission.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to have to discard.
Sheesh. She only has 2 cards in the discard pile.
How many submissions she got in play?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, I was just wondering that.
7. 8.
There goes another follow-up
Bury one,
submission.
please.
And Lady Outlaw has to bury another card.
Flashbacks. Those who have
8 as well?
post-traumatic stress disorder, do not watch this match. Because it's going to affect you for the rest of your life.
6.
8.
She gets a turn.
Oh, she gets a turn.
Can she make a comeback?
She will.
Bury and pass.
She's slowly.
She's gotten tranced by the randomness.
That does kill you. Discarding cards is one thing when random really hurts. Because when they take that good card away from you, there's nothing you can do about it.
7.
6.
And in this game, you kind of start to formulate strategies that play off cards.
That's
Submission.
true.
Even if someone takes
Going
all
for a
like,
lead submission, it's
Double armbar, it's dead.
double armbar.
even if someone takes out that middle card
7.
of your strategy,
8.
sometimes it still messes with you.
Oh, it does. It does.
Follow up grapple.
Go for that follow-up.
Follow-up.
Is she going to get it in?
What card is that?
You have another grapple and play card?
Rim breaker.
Oh, damn.
And denied.
You're a pain in
again.
my ass, woman.
If stops.
9.
6.
How many cards do you have in hand?
3.
Not a lot.
That was not the amount she started off with, folks.
Did you want to change that? Did you want to bury my hands? It's fine.
You can get rid of one of them.
Oh, thanks. That's so sweet.
And what card is getting rid of that one?
Drop into the corner.
Drop into the
Drop it in the
corner.
corner. Because it's a very card.
9.
8.
She's on the 9 straight.
Space is on fire today, folks.
I know you have to stop for it.
No, I
Oopsie.
fucking don't.
You had to drop.
Do you have all your submissions out? So that is no breakouts, folks.
Oh.
That is
Wow.
a KO.
Good job.
How did I do that twice today?
Welcome, SRG Universe. As I stand here, I have just defeated Fluffy One Belt DeMello. Because he was so mad that I went out and bought my own cheese belt. He had to challenge me last week because he liked the stuff I did at the clubhouse. You know, and I gave his wife a crown. I don't know, it made him mad. I don't know why. She's part of the cheese factory, and so she was my queen. I gave her a crown. But, like I said, I beat him. You know, so that's all I have to say about that. And nobody's getting this belt, so anybody out there think they're going to come take this belt? No, this is not up for grabs. It's not going to be generalized or like he said he's going to do. This is my belt. I get to carry it. You want a belt? Go buy your own. I'm out of here.
Live. Schmidt.
Oh, hi. Oh, hello.
Just want to say thank you for coming out.
Anytime, please.
All right.
You got Le Champion here? Yes.
Yeah. Doing some proving.
Oh, yes. I made sure that your bombshell knew what it's like to mess with the elite.
Oh, hey, you know.
Just saying, no disrespect, you hosted me, but I'm just saying, all respect, but I kind of put the bombshell.
When you come and you put your beat down,
Oh, I did.
we like to say we have 1 to 30 ways of doing that. 1 to 30 ways of doing that, and that's enough. We like that.
Okay, that's fine. I like that. Yeah.
You want to put the beat down, put it on the table,
Put it on the table.
and you leave it on the table.
And that's where we leave it.
So I'd like to get you in an extreme outlaw match. Can you wrap your brain around that one? No DQ, no count out, and every kick out, your discard gets shuffled back in. The cards in play still get discarded. You still lose that finish.
When the player bumps either player is at max sense as they choose to raise the crowd meter to change it or to change the location. Ooh, that's interesting.
And with every location, a certain move becomes unblockable. When you're in the locker room, you can slam people into the lockers.
I like
Slams become unblockable. When you're in the long-ass corridor, your running moves gain some extra momentum, and your running moves are unblockable. When you're in the atrium, you're jumping off tables.
Champion doesn't do that, but I can get behind that.
All right.
Flying, yes. And then parking lot. Oh, we have street fights.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yes.
I like that. Next time I'm up here.
All right.
You got it.
And as a special thank you, I'd like to give you maybe 1 or 2 cards.
Ooh. Let's see. What do we got here?
You're gonna skip it.
Oh.
What was it? It begins with an O.
I don't know.
Computer term.
Term.
Obsolete. There
Obsolete.
You go. The obsolete.
Obsolete.
There's a special surprise behind that.
Is there? Let's see. Oh, hey there, guy. The thing I've been looking for the last, 3 weeks. Thank you very much. You are very kind, sir. No matter what anyone says, you are a very kind man, and much love to the Outlaw, and much love to this show. This is a really good show. If you're not watching it, you better watch it, because I'm going to be on it, and you have the Outlaws on it, and you have the Elite on it. You got all RCW on it, right? Am I wrong with that?
We should. One big happy community.
Yep.
Although we like to kill each other and destroy and put through tables and ladders and chains, and
we drink a little bit of bubbly.
There could be blood involved.
Could be. Maybe.
Never mind.
Brother, pleasure. Thank you very much.
Keep it rolling, y'all.
Universe, RCW, mark the day, February 22nd, will be the day that no one is safe again, especially for one person in particular. It'll be something that no one
Now it is.
SRG Universe. Did you witness this crap? I witnessed this crap. I sat here and witnessed this crap. This whole, when the cat's away, the mice will play bullshit. It happens a lot over here in the clubhouse. Apparently, I'm going to have to be here more often to deal with this stupidity. Evil frigging Ed. The yin to my yang. Come up in this house talking all that shit, putting me down, petting his belt. The Cheese Factory literally gonna rob me of one of my finishes so they can win that game. You really needed to do that to win. Not for nothing, Ed, you played a fabulous match, but it was a one-sided match for a reason. And we all know that this doesn't stop here. And Monday, like the Four Horsemen, we'll bring death, hell, fury, all the things. I am going to hit the goddamn ceiling, buddy. Cannot wait. the Revolutionary Elite. I mean, we're revolutionary and we're elite.
Obsolete.
And then, of all people, the Outlaws. You have rolling in your name, buddy. Just keep rolling, buddy. Just keep rolling. You know, if you wanted a little bit of the limelight, all you had to do was have a conversation with me. You don't gotta demean and pick fights with me, because I'll bring my elite here and we'll just turn around and we'll beat you on your own channel. Do we really want that? Do we really want that? I don't want that. Like, I actually like you, but I'll do it if I have to. So don't make me do it. You're gonna watch me penalize and put down the entire cheese factory on Monday. Systematically, one by one, I am going to dismantle them. Because that's what we do here in the Elite. And you can guarantee there'll be a kendo stick on this side and a kendo stick on this side while it's happening. Because I'll have the perfect weapons and the perfect tag team at my side. But, Mr. Outlaw, I digress. I am on your show. So why don't you carry your, dainty little ass up here into the ring?
Oh, all right.
I'm even going to be kind enough to move my not so dainty big ass out the way. Am I still in the frame? I know it takes a big frame to fit all of this, but it ain't easy being cheesy. Ed knows that. And I have the LFF's biggest damn head.
Yeah, hey, there you go. And the trios belt.
Well,
so
the thing that hurts about this trios belt is
the singles belt wasn't enough. Let's just point that out.
Well, it takes a lot of belts to fit the head, and it's the perfect weapon. And myself, the stage has been set. Calais has chosen the stage, chosen the location. On February 8th,
ooh, my
belt, I've grown quite fond of, will be put up in a best of one fall match. One fall!
No.
At Captain Con, where Brandon and I are gonna show how we do. We're gonna both try to not lose fast, because that's the RCW motto.
Be elite.
And you know what? No matter what, the belt stays with the Elite. The belt stays with the RCW. Like, I didn't see an outlaw earn that right to fight for the belt.
We had better things to do.
Yeah, like not make. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Sorry.
Because you know what? At the end of the day, I may not be able to say, "Oh, hey man," but someone else in this room will.
Oh, hey man.
There you go. So
you're saying get used to it?
No matter what, either way, one of us is going to keep this alive, and hopefully we'll have the opportunity to line that into PAX East. Arguably the biggest gaming convention on the East Coast for us in Boston, Massachusetts, where we will continue to keep that belt with the Elite.
Awesome.
And, once we do that, if we're allowed to get another number one contender before the Grand Gathering Deuce, we will do that. Maybe one of the Cheese Factory or, one of the Outlaws can rise to the occasion. At that point, the Elite will just continue to do what the Elite does. But
the bell will be old news by then, right?
Yeah,
Well, I got something for you. I was going to give it to you for Christmas because you have expressed interest in it in the past, but I want to make sure that you were on the show.
I mean, I'll gladly accept cookies. Oh. You don't have to do that.
Yes.
No, you really don't. Like, I like yours. For those of you who don't know, this is like nerd nirvana right here.
For all your bad decisions.
I have made
many more to come.
Some very negative choices in the last 24 hours, let me tell you. But I digress. Thank you very much, honestly. I greatly appreciate it. Folks, I don't know if the match has ended yet, but there was the faction wars going on up at Astoria Fire and Dice, where Impact was going to be taking on the crime puddle. And, those of us here, we stand behind Impact. Even though they may not know how to use finger guns properly in a public establishment.
They'll never get their LTC.
Yeah, they'll never get maybe they'll get their shit together, I don't know. But Impact, hopefully, wishing you guys well, assuming that match hasn't completed. I've been trying to kind of follow this up, but
Tune in to Schmidt.
At this point we're gonna cut it because I have a wife at home with she's on her T-Rex jammies and she wants food, so I have to go be hubby. Schmidt, good luck on Royal Ramble this evening. Pagillo, thank you very much. You, Paul Areno, and Dippy, go out there and get her done. TJ, Pete, love you guys, but I can't stand behind this one. Sorry, bro. It's good. The puddle is just, sorry.
Splashed.
Did you step in a puddle?
I stepped in the puddle. If TJ was in it, it's a really big freaking puddle.
I would say that was the loudest puddle ever, but now it makes sense.
But folks, thank you very much for tuning in. As always, we try to do the best that we can to bring quality content to you, always evolving, always rolling, never trolling. From what is it the boss says after soup to nuts? From clams to cannolis, we like to provide you all of your RCW and SRG viewing needs weekly. Thank you very much.
All right.
Take it easy, sir.
Break!